Hello. I'm just going to go through the editing process that I usually go through, just show how I usually edit my videos that I make and upload on YouTube. This is essentially going to be Clipilation part 20, because I just finished editing part 18 and 19 this morning. But otherwise, I'm just going to be not operating, I'm going to be working on that right now. I'm just doing this because, honestly, Easter weekend, no one no one around right now. Fiance's at work, and then everyone else is with family. So, might as well. So, I'm going to be working on part 20 now of my compilations and showing how I usually do it. I will probably forget to explain what I'm doing at some parts, but I'll try to actually keep on top of it. There you go. So anyway, I use CapCut Studio. It's a free thing. It is full of things that are just useless. Like, the amount of AI bullshit in this that it tries to shove down your throat is absurd. I don't pay for it. There's the option to pay for it. Some of the features that you get from premium are useful, but I could survive on just editing down video game content without it. So, first things first, I put up the video. This one is a 4 hour. Holy shit, it's going to be a long editing day. This one's a 4 hour day. It must have been a weekend whenever I was playing. And the worst part is I didn't know this until like the week or two after I was editing, that my audio was not working. I had this way before when I was using NVIDIA Clip Studio thing. Anyway, whenever I would try and capture a clip, it would just forget my audio all the time, which is why I switched to OBS. And so that's what I use for my recording. As I use OBS, I use an overlay and everything, and then from there I record it, save it into a folder on external drive, and then I import it into here afterwards. Otherwise, I have this, which is my end screen. I don't change the time. It automatically gives images, like I think 3 or 4 seconds whenever you put them into the timeline. So I don't change the timeline for that. I made this the thing myself. It took some time. I used Krita like art studio thing. Essentially, what I did is I selected a color type for a screenshot of Perchta, and then I removed that, made it transparent, and then I chose another different color group, as you can see the highlights, and then I kind of manually tweaked it a bit, because most of the horns disappeared, and same thing with most of the mask. Now that I'm going to point it out, you're going to see it, but if you look at the left side of the mask there, I had to hand paint that whole thing itself. Like, it looks more, how do I say? It looks a lot more solid in terms of color, because I literally painted that in myself using my drawing tablet. I got, oh, but you can't see it because it's going to cut it out into the background, but I got a drawing pen and everything, and I use it on this tablet here. Anyway, I lost where my thing is. There we go. Anyway, I painted it all in myself. The Hunt thing, I literally looked at the Hunt logo, found a transparent model, cut out the part at the bottom that says Showdown, and then 1896, and I cut that out, and I just doubled, sorry, not doubled, I tripled how many instances of the Hunt logo there is, because you can see there's the black background, then there's the white middle ground, and then the gray and red foreground. As for the image I used in the background, I ran around inside of Hunt's shooting range, and I found a barrel, I shot it, and I stood there, and I removed my HUD, and then so that way whenever I exploded, I could use that as my death background. As you can see, my feet are in the air and my hands are up, so Perchta is being thrown through the air and dead. As for, this is my intro screen. I muted the myself, and I played, of course, like the Dead Man Rise Up, which is the main hunt theme, and I tried to time it up. The sound, like, it just so happened that someone else on my team, I think it was Emma, pinged, like an enemy, so it had the sound happen at the same time I hit the headshot, and it just, mwah, it sounds so good. And then, yeah, that's essentially what I did. Is I cut it down to that little clip, and I tried to time it up with the audio, which is why the intro is so long, is because I wanted to have it like the start of the song, and then like hit on the beat there for the boom boom crack, and then I just like the song. It's such a good fucking song. Thank God it's like in the game, so it's not copyrighted. You can use it as a background thing. I don't know if you, I don't know if the Dead Man Rise Up with vocals is copyrighted, but I'm pretty sure the one without vocals is no copyright. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. I'm not a fucking expert on law or anything. But yeah, otherwise, what I have already in my timeline right now is I have my video. It's 4 hours long and 10 seconds. So first things first, I always zoom in. I hold control and then scroll wheel, and I bring it so that way I'm a little closer. And then that way I can quickly grab the bar and then float over, find when a match starts, look for, like, in the case of any time I'm playing with Eric and Emma, I usually try and look for any time there is a skull on the screen, or if I spend like a few frames where I'm aiming down sights for a good while. Like for this, I'm zooming ahead, I look around. In this case, I see that we're at the boss lair, and I'm assuming there's going to be people, so I'll listen to it a bit, see what we're talking about, see if there's anything funny that we say at the time that's relevant, and if there's nothing really worth keeping in the clip, I just cut it. Like, most of my clips, like, this is 4 hours that I'm starting with, it'll probably be 30 minutes worth of actually, like, usable footage. So, essentially, 1/6 of it will be usable, and the rest will be essentially cutaway, throwaway footage. Which is why I don't stream, because I don't talk to an audience, really. Especially since I'm not schizophrenic. But yeah, no. Because I don't usually talk to like an audience or anything, I don't think I would do well in streaming. Who knows? I could try one day, but I don't know. But also the other thing is I don't stream, and I'm going to probably have to edit this video about editing this video, is because sometimes me or my friends say something stupid, and so I have to cut it out. So, but I found that we're at the boss, and I was aiming a bunch. I was just looking to see what I was aiming at. There was one video I had where a group came down this area, so I always like look over this way whenever I'm playing the game, just in case like they come from the other compound and decide to cross the bridge, because, but anyway, I'm gonna see what happens. I place down a bunch of traps. Oh, and I saw a red marker, so I looked to see like when there's an instance where like people besides me in this case say like, hey, I think I heard people or something, or there was a gunshot, or there's crows.
Well, it was gonna fucking kill me.
So I listen for that, and whenever it gets close to that point, that's where I cut in, and I decide if it's too long before. So in this case, so I don't need to be too far before they hit. So I'm just going to, right as soon, I'm going to turn off the magnet because it annoys me. I click B to enter the cut mode, and then if I click A, then it takes me out of cut mode. Why is it still in cut mode? Oh, I'm clicking S, I'm a fucking idiot. Click A, and then I delete that section because it's not going to be useful.
Is there a medkit in the building somewhere, Clay?
I'll listen to it. And then from here, even though I already like edited to this point,
Or where?
I usually zoom ahead to find out where the battle ended, because I remember pretty well like some of these fights. Like some I'll watch, it's like, really? That was a month ago that I recorded that? And then other times it's just like, I don't remember this fight at all. So it fluctuates a lot, so I have to do a little bit of follow-up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to scroll ahead, see where this fight ends, and see if it's worth watching like all the way through. Like, for example, oh, I remember this. I'm pretty sure this is where they all rush in and I end up like killing them all. But I might eat my own words. So what I'm going to do is going to see if anything interesting happens. Because as you can see, I'm fucking ratting right now. I'm ratting hard. Like, I'm in a spot where you're not supposed to really be-ish. And I can see both to my left and my right, while being able to hear in all directions. And thank God OBS keeps, like, the position data, essentially, for my audio.
Run!
My man. Jesus.
These went inside.
Yeah, this is definitely a clip I'm keeping. Because I remember this now. Yeah, as you saw there, I saw someone but didn't register it in person, so sometimes I'll like stop a video, cut a piece, and I'll like change the aspect, which I'm going to do here, but I'm going to keep the but I'm going to keep the what's the wording I'm looking for here? And I keep the speed, of course. I'm not going to slow it down because you see the white shirt under the stairs for long enough. So here, I'm going to jet back, scroll back over. Yeah, and then, see, go back a little bit.
They want you, huh?
Yes, they do. There. I will zoom in, do a little cut there. So yeah. Since it's such a short period, I need to zoom in a lot. When I'm going to zoom in, I'm going to move over. Because I don't want it to... I don't want to, like, make it hard for people to see whenever, whenever I move over. Because if I'm zoomed in on something that's not happening, like, directly in front of them, they're not going to know what's happening. I'm going to move this over, and I'm actually, in this case, going to slow it down slightly. I'm going to go up to speed, and I'm going to change it to half speed. And then, just going to check. I did the opposite. I'm an idiot. There we go. I doubled the speed. There we go. Make it twice as long. Yeah, that should be sufficient. Because then I do this, it goes slow. I will, in that case, bring this back over. Select this. And I am going to zoom in by grabbing and pulling. I think that's sufficient, so let's see how that looks. There we go, that's beautiful. A quick zoom in so everyone else sees that I didn't see it. And I'm going to zoom back out. We're going to see the shot where I jumped out of the window again, too. And yes, I wasted a bunch of bullets. Did it again.
That worked? What?
Will's very locked in right now. You gotta let him focus.
Yeah, I
He's
was.
not speaking.
Risky play on my part. I was ready to get fucking nailed.
Yeah, biggest loop. Go get me. You should put a trap up there.
Come on. There you are, Daddy. There's someone around behind me, too. And of course, as you saw there, I turned at the wrong moment.
Oh. Jesus. Oh.
Behind me.
Do you have any bullets? Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so that's definitely worth watching, so I'm gonna keep that. Let Eric say whatever he's gonna say. I would have said something probably fucking egotistical, but otherwise skip ahead. Oh, I saw myself take a sip. Was it of water or was it alcohol? Oh, it was water. Ah, yeah. Sometimes I keep that in, especially if I say, like, stay hydrated or anything like that. It's funny. And also a good reminder. Stay hydrated. Go drink some fucking water. And I see this stuff happening, but nothing interesting because I find, of course, Hunt, like, has its highs and its lows. Like, you have nothing and then you have a lot of something, usually in a compact package. And it's easy to accidentally skip over. I saw I grabbed some tarot cards, so if it comes up later, I'll make sure to actually, like, point it out later on, but I don't... Oh. Now what's happening here? I think I was just being, a little stitious. I'm not superstitious, I'm just a little stitious. Yeah, whole lot of nothing. And then, I saw it. I scanned it and I got red.
I don't think the fighter is more annoying to fight than me.
There we go, so... I would have said something that would have, like, given me a heads up, because I'm also looking at those audio waves, and normally, whenever I say something, it is very vocal, very loud, because I am, in fact, a very fucking loud person. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I had a game that I had with Eric and Emma 2 days ago, and what I tried to do here ended up working, and it felt like $1,000,000. Only thing is I have this video and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 more videos I need to go through and actually edit into videos. Because that's the other thing. I would love to just go cut out the dead bits and then put this all as one video, like all together, and then like put it up. The only thing is I don't have the consistency of playing Hunt. I have like other things in life, I'm afraid, that I am participating in, such as when I'm with online with my brother. I am playing Bellwright. Very uninteresting for the entirety of the game unless you're playing it like as an observer. Boring game to play. To talk about after the fact, it's like, oh yeah, we went and we like raided a whole caravan. We did it just me and him. He had a bow and I had my crossbow, and then I went in with the sword to finish them off. Yada yada yada. Like, it sounds a lot more interesting than actually watching it. Playing it's a whole different story. You're constantly doing stuff. It's material management. It's essentially, I don't know what it is essentially. It's a fun game though. I would recommend you to play Bellwright. I would not recommend you to watch Bellwright. By the way, no. So, and because I'm like alternating, because I will spend days where I'm not playing any games, actually spending time with my loved ones, or having people over. I love playing D&D and having people over for board games, card games, the whole variety. And then, of course, I alternate between Bellwright and then Hunt. So with all that in mind, especially on weekends and everything, it means that I don't have enough footage consistently enough to be able to just go and post all of it in one video. So I break it up into parts. Like, alright, this game or these like short series of games, I'll like put them together and then I'll post that as a video. I'll post the next one, and then I still do post it all as one video, but as what I always label it as clipilations, which I really like. I don't know if I heard it from somewhere or if I just liked the way it sounded and that I like decided to make it my thing. Because yeah, I love clipilations, and then I make clipilations of clipilations, which I call movieations. So anyway. But yeah, because I don't have enough footage to keep up with a daily upload of like that day's events, is why I'm editing a video right now that is from whenever it was still the circus. So that, just to like make sure everyone's understanding, it's not that I am recycling old footage or anything like that. It's literally just that I haven't gone through it yet, and I try to upload just once a day type of thing. Keep it consistent so that way like people have somewhere to go and watch, like, oh, did Clay fuck up today, or did Clay do well today? And it's just like they have the ability to come see if they want to, or they can just watch the clipilation when it comes out later that week or the week after type of thing. They can watch the clipilation and they get everything in one package, or they can watch individual parts. So at least there's that like flexibility for people to choose like how they want to approach my content. Because that's the other thing. I just love playing games in general, and I also love being able to go through all of my old stuff like this. Like, I'm going through and it's just like, oh, I remember this game. I remember how I felt, and it like brings that back to the forefront. It's like, yeah, I was felt so hyped, I felt so disappointed, or it's like I was so bloody angry. Like, in a few instances, I've had moments where my temper has gone a little too high, and I either made myself a fool or in general hurt myself or someone else's feelings, and therefore have to apologize. And I gotta give huge credit to Eric and Emma and Will and Liam and all my friends in general that have put up with me. And I definitely am better than I used to be, to say the least, because I remember doing a lot of yelling and down talking of people for the longest time, and they've definitely helped me come past that a lot. Sometimes, again, like I said, it goes over the edge for me, and I lose my shit. I do something stupid, something like that. It happens still, I'm afraid. But although it most of the time doesn't show up in the video, by the end of the night or the next time we play, I have cooled down, and I come forward and I say, "Hey, I'm fucking sorry." Like, oh, especially if it's team killing. Like, as soon as like Eric and Emma accidentally kill me or something like that, it's like, oh. Anyway, but literally it's water under the bridge. We still end up playing games together anyway and everything, so it's fun and also entertaining, and I usually cut out a lot of it, but whenever we're playing, it's us catching up on what we were doing for that day, such as like they got their puppy and their baby and everything. I catch up. I usually cut that out because, well, not usually, I cut it out because, well, it's not something that needs to be known by the world about what's going on there. Not to mention, they should still have their private life. Like, they know I do this, of course. Like, they'll ask me about if I edited a video, such as back when I had gotten the long distance shot with the Lamat carbine. When I got that shot, they asked me if I got around to it. It's like, no, it's my next video I need to edit, so. But anyway, let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yes, Rouge. Let's see how it ends, though. Zoom ahead. I went down. Spectating. Who am I spectating? Oh, not myself. Oh!
I missed.
That was timing.
Yep.
Doggies.
Oh.
Oh, no! Bullets.
Anyway, let's see where this ends. How does it end? Oh, wait, I remember this game. Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. Run! Run!
I turned it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
we put it out. Okay.
God! Jesus Christ.
Look. Only have one
Run,
health.
Clay! No. No, I won't.
Then stop
Oh.
poking your head out. Oh, by the way, you have Necro. Whoever I'm spectating, I think it's you.
I'm pretty sure I just told her, like,
Yes.
that I'll be getting you in a sec. Just cover me with something. Got them up. I got two. I think the combat just ended.
Me?
Oh, yeah, I remember what happened here. Literally, I, like, shot the guy right between the floor. Not the floor, between the rails.
I'm not all glowy anymore.
Beauty.
So there's one here. I don't know if they're solo, but there's one there.
Yeah. We're good.
Excuse me. There we go. And then there's the thing. As soon as someone says we're good, or she's like, well, or anything like that, cut. And then I'm going to see if anything happens later on, like if we were engaged with someone else later on in this game. If not, I just skip ahead to the end. Especially during the circus, there was a lot of us just running around collecting cards and stuff. And then as you see here, I got the blade thing. I'm pretty sure I die in a few matches. But I'm not 100%. Nope, yeah. There we go. We make it to the end. Sometimes if it's like a decently like high kill count, I'll show like, hey look, this is how many hunters we killed or whatever. But most of the time I don't, unless like recently I got 8 kills in a game, which is high for me. Like the highest I ever got I think was 7, so that's my newest highest that I got in one match. I don't even remember, I think we won. But skip ahead past the part where I'm setting up my equipment. Unnecessary. And also, something that I am bad for, that I'm going to highlight now, that you don't usually see. Watch what I do for the next, like, few minutes of, like, time. Like, watch my thing. messing with my nose. I'm like picking my skin, pulling on my mustache. I am a fidgeter. Like, look at that. I just like stretch all around, touch all around my back, adjust things. As soon as nothing's happening, I'm just fidgeting. I usually cut all that out because it's just like, it looks like I am like, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. Oh, and I think this is, we went into a clash match. Yeah, this is definitely a clash match. There we go. And look at that. Right there. That is 16 minutes just of us just being in the lobby and everything. Yoink. Especially since, as I said, they have a dog and a babe, so they have to go walk the dog between matches sometimes, or check on the kid and everything, make sure that he's sleeping well. Because this is always at night. Like, this is from usual time, like 7 to 9, like standard Eastern time. But, because, yeah, we don't usually play long. We usually play 7 to 9. In this case, it's a weekend, definitely, because I don't play that late. I have to sleep. Ah. Excuse me. So, yeah, throughout the day or whatever, then they... Not throughout the day. Throughout the games or whatever, they have to go. So, I couldn't imagine for streaming with them having, like, commitments like that, too. Which eventually I may have those, well, not may. I will have those commitments eventually, but not in this state, not in this stage of life yet. Guys, let's see. Combat, combat, combat. We're, like, looking for people. I'm pretty sure I die on the roof. Oh, someone's saying stuff. Honestly, can't hear what they're saying, so I'm not gonna, like, cut it.
What a meanie.
What do you mean he gets shot?
The window still.
Let's see. Where does this end? Or do we win? I doubt we win. We rarely win, honestly. You guys see the best of us most of the time, or the worst if Eric does something really stupid. I have a tendency to make him look really bad, because a lot of the time he deserves it. He doesn't learn from his mistakes or anything. Oh, we lost.
Jesus Christ.
I shouldn't have crouched. I should have jumped to the side or something. Just strafed, but I crouched instead and just accepted defeat.
No.
There we go. Cut that, and... Because honestly, there's like a few good things that happen during that. Like, we're talking and everything. Wow, I skipped past.
Because I just didn't send one that day.
Yeah, not a match worth watching at that point if it's that short. I'm pretty sure this is the one where, like... Yeah, we didn't do well at all. It was a bad match. And look at that, I'm gone from my chair for a bit. And you can kind of see what my room looks like. You can see that I got some 3D printed stuff and everything and all that. And then, of course, there's fiance's desk behind. It's probably come through at some points when it's not silhouetting me. It sometimes bleeds in, like, other stuff.
Eric's just eating. No. Eric's just eating. You're this. Oh!
And we were playing Clash. There's
nobody.
That was expected.
Ah! I didn't make it.
just sitting there. But also sometimes we start a fight and then like nothing happens of interest for a long time. So I have to cut out like the middle bit. Especially like looking at this, like I like go down a few times, sure, but I'm just like sitting in a building waiting for them to make a move essentially since we're defending. The worst thing is whenever you have attackers that, well, I say attackers, other teams that are in the attack type position essentially, and then they just squat outside, because then it's essentially the onus is on you at that point. Oh, did we make it? Did we leave Eric behind? I think we left Eric behind.
You have toys. You're being bad.
I'm not full of pizza.
Oh. Yeah. He can chase this if he wants to. What? Eric, why didn't you run?
I was running.
He's up there on the balcony.
Let's go. Get the bounty. Let's go.
Well, you have 4 minutes. There's 2 of them, Clay. There's 2 of them. We gotta go.
Yeah, let's go.
There's our deductive reasoning right there. So yeah. Honestly, I'll just keep it as is.
Sorry, Eric.
Okay.
This little speck.
And I'll just end it right there. Cut and move it on. Actually, let's see. Is there anything I can really cut? So there's some bloodshed, maybe moving around. I'm looting a body. Looting another body. Getting my health back. Can cut right in there. Looking around, looking around, looking around, looking around, looking around. Nothing, 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 nothing. Right before the gunshot. And also before getting the dark side.
A really bad spot. I can. Yeah. And this building.
There's stuff happening in the background. Yeah. Right in the middle of the crosshairs and doesn't hit, and he's squatting down too. It's like, alright, I see.
I wish you were not in a back. Oh. You know what beats shotgun? Better shotgun. Right in the, like, by the open. They're like it. Are they up? Sounds like it. Right under me, and then also right over there. But, like, outside.
And then it's a waiting game. What happens now? I know, like, there's a little bit of time. They run up, we get hit, and then, yeah, there we go. We run. Eric goes down. We initially were going to fight and then decide not to. Move past me mogging and eating. Need to scroll over. Whoa, we're in combat here? What happened?
Either clue is pretty close.
Is a little bit ahead, let's see. Oh, I think we heard them, like, just outside.
Crows to the northwest.
Which means it's probably not there, but...
What was I seeing?
There's an emulator over there. And a person.
There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut right there. It's like, alright.
There's an emulator over there. And a person.
We kill a bunch of people. Good, good, good. Run away somewhere. So in that case, let's go to where the last person dropped.
Yeah, literally.
Got him. Right here. Dog, I didn't even aim. I just jumped up here and shot. Stop it!
And of course, there's Monty biting their heels. So I'm gonna cut that out.
Died up here too, eh?
Because it doesn't make sense for them.
Stop it! Shot.
There we go. Cut right there.
I'm pretty sure, so...
Mailhead. Mailhead.
There you go.
The
Same
mailhead.
match.
I was hoping they didn't have a shotgun. They did. That's a different team, by the way. I'm pretty sure, so...
That's not good. Tagged them. I thought they downed. And
On
there's
the
people
roof?
up here with me.
Somebody's up there. The fuck is that coming from? The door. Wonder you play the door. Fucking me up pretty good.
Heal, Eric.
And I fucked this up so bad.
No time to heal.
See?
Oh.
It's like, ah, yeah, I'll get him. Shoots and hits the ground in front of them. And we get wiped.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Drink water. There we go. Cut past, cut past. Alright, we're in somewhere. We're going around. We're looting, we're hooting, and we're hollering, and we're tollering.
Yeah.
Let's see, if I dark sight, is it white? Yeah, we're
So
good.
wait. Start it whenever.
Because there are just games also where we show up to the boss lair and no one arrives to fight us. And we just leave. Or like they do arrive, but they arrive like after we already were like, we're just gonna go home now. And so we'll just run away instead. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, there goes the fight. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Oh,
It doesn't
God.
go very far.
I don't wanna.
Maybe. I feel like this game and sound bugs go together like peanut butter and jam. Here's someone. Yup. Over here somewhere.
There we go. That's what
Here's someone.
So let's see. Zoom ahead.
Pretty far.
I don't wanna.
Maybe.
Cut there. Delete.
I feel like this game and sound bugs go together like peanut butter and jam.
Oh, did I hear somebody?
Here's someone. Yup. Over here somewhere. They shot an arrow at me. They broke in. He's got a bow or a crossbow. I don't know which.
Are they? Whoa! On the stairs. On the stairs. Shotgun! They have a bow and a shotgun. Sorry.
Oh.
Axe.
Easy, quick fight. And then move along, move along. Do we run into people? I don't think so. Yeah, we end up leaving just fine. Oh. Everyone loves a good cat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was just reading the different lore on all of them while I was waiting for load. And then that cat right there, his name's Volo. Volothamp van Dinkerwalder, whatever the full name is for Volo from Dungeons and Dragons. He is, between my two cats, my favorite, I'm afraid. I mean, just look at him.
Your face too. I bet you just.
He's just the best.
Did like the video.
Oh, and then yeah, cat butt. So I have to cut that.
Oh my.
Honestly, this is just going to be for your entertainment.
Yeah.
This isn't going to get into the like video that I'm editing here, but it'll be in this right here for
Just a
you
little.
and me, essentially. You, me, and the Devil Makes Three. There we go. You'll know that there's a cat there and that he was mooning. Alright, zoom ahead, looking for a fight. And by this point that I'm editing this, the new event has been out for a few weeks now. Just last weekend they had the Sunny Skies event. For perspective, I'm gonna be posting this, by the way, like ahead of whenever, like, it's not gonna be in order per se. This is gonna go ahead of like my like other 13 like recordings I need to go and edit through. Yeah, look at that. We got in, got a thing, and left. That was like the whole match. Nothing happening. Oh, this one I remember. I tried with the hammer. I really tried.
To go.
That's how turned off my brain is.
There we go. So, cut that part out.
Yeah, because you're just... Oh!
Yeah, he goes up towards the door. I open up the little window and pop him. There we go.
Who was on the roof?
Hey, somebody died over here.
Almost. I tried.
I can't even tell where we are, to be honest.
All I know that it's fucking piss and rain. I'm healing, hold on. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck.
Get in!
I can't! There was no opening near me, so I was just dancing, trying not to get shot.
This little...
Yeah, this is where chaos reigns. Because, yeah, thanks to the fact that everyone else was fighting everyone else, it gave me the opportunity to do
Damn!
some healing and everything, too. Because look at that. I had time to do that, fuck around, and then heal.
There's one on this roof, I think. Oh, shit! Oh, we're
Also,
at the
yeah, I
farm?
saw that person. And then... Yeah, I didn't understand where they went.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I know it's coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
not the bleeding.
My blood was already bleeding.
My ass is an idiot. There we go. Zoom ahead. Oh, no, okay. I was gonna say, I remember that cabin. I turned that cabin into my house once. And someone else turned it into my coffin a few other times. Yeah, we got engaged with, but it wasn't even a fun fight. It was a quick... Like, literally we were coming up here. So, like, we, just left. Oh, and then someone forgot their health chunks, so we literally immediately left as soon as the match started. Got 0 XP and everything. And we had like a sound bug or something. I can't remember. There was a few games in a row where we had a bunch of bugs come up back to back to back. And we were just like, alright, let's just run. Oh, I remember. We were doing... Okay. Stupid thing that they do. Crytek, whenever they have an event. There's like, you have to play certain game modes. And we didn't want to actually play through Clash matches. When I say we, it was Eric didn't want to play through Clash matches. So we literally spawned in and just ran to the extracts as soon as the match started because we're just, we're leaving. We're just like, we're not having this. We're just fucking gonna get back to hunt as soon as we can. And if we get any XP on these guns, then we're good. And we have to do that like 10 times. We were literally running to extract to just leave. And this team intercepted us. Made me so pissed off. Yeah, it's like right around here they engage us. No one's saying anything because we were just going match to match to match. And of course, Eric and Emma has a tendency to stand in the wide open whenever there's a caravan when we're extracting. I like to go into the woods at least. Or look for some sort of cover and keep eyes out. But
Uh-oh.
Eric was
That's what I get for
celebrating
being
too early.
retarded. 63 meters. That's the one that got me. When you just shot at. Just get a Maynard sniper.
Yeah. You're gonna watch this now, and I'm not gonna post it.
It was fine last time.
Because they didn't die from that.
Oh, they like ran the fuck over here.
Ow. Did somebody put a trap down?
Ah!
Oh, it was a fucking concertina arrow.
Mm-hmm.
That guy just ran it with
And
his
as you can
hand
see
shot.
there, my disappointment was immeasurable. It's just like, why were you attracting attention to us, Eric? And that's what I'm saying right now. It's like, why the fuck were you doing that? Why were you, like, doing that? Especially in the wide open like that. But anyway. So I was telling him, it's like, we could have just kept those hunters and supplies and everything if you just hadn't done anything. We could have ran in there naked. But we didn't. Ooh. Is this the one where, like, we get shotgun rushed? Yeah, we got shotgun rushed, and it was a bloodbath. It was so bad. Like, every decision that the team made was against the team, essentially. Which is my favorite type of teamwork. And then, yeah, I just see people. They never look anywhere besides where they're going. They never look side to side. I am constantly looking around for things like that. That's why I get 5-star and they get 2 and 3-star, though.
Thinking again? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, caravan.
Yeah. I mean, look at how far ahead he was, like, out of the way. What are we supposed to do about that? It's a common trend. Good friends. Yeah, this ends with me getting headshot by this guy. Yeah. It's a lot of back and forth without any, like, actual, like, substance to what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, I was pinging, saying, like, hey, the clue's here, and I think there's gonna be people. And then they tell me every time, it's just like, yeah, you always think there's people at every spawn, because eventually you'll be right. It's like, yeah.
Well, it's here.
You're right. But there's also people. So that's just how it happens, so. Alright, let's see. Because... yeah, the aim punch is annoying at times.
Right there, right there, right there. In the woods.
Boop.
right there, right there, right there. In the woods, right there. And one is already running up more. To watch the... Over here.
Got one.
Right here, right here. In the road. This way.
Hit him. He's gonna be low.
Right here. Okay, last one's right here. Like right up there. I'm moving my ping.
And that's what I get for forgetting to check my ammo. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this ends up with
Couple
us
leaders.
killing one team and then a second team
I'm kind
following.
of stuck here right now.
Moving up. It's just the one though, right? That's alive?
Yep.
He's got an armored going after him.
I hit him. Got him.
Good shit.
My brain seems to be working again.
And one of the funniest fucking things happens.
I hit him. Got him.
Good shit.
I'm gonna cut like as soon as he says my brain seems to
My brain
start
seems
be
to be
working
working
again.
again.
Because something funny happens right afterwards. I think I just cut him off saying it.
My brain seems to be working again.
There we go. I jump down, start moving.
Blade. 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 Oh!
Oh!
Blade. Oh!
Oh!
Blade. It's like a saw blade came in.
Yeah.
Like someone has the river.
I need to heal.
All my crossbow bolts fucking despawned. Cool.
You see where?
No, I just heard it.
Yeah, I told him he's schizo.
Where's the other guy?
And then it happened to me.
Not that it matters, but... Yeah, I got hit with it.
Yeah, I heard they go. Excuse me.
Anyways.
Honestly, the saw was not a big deal.
Just sticking them.
Okay, kill him.
Everyone, move out.
Everyone move in.
Please, please, please. I don't know, like...
Oh, there
Oh
it is again.
my god. Came from, like, the west.
north?
What? Really?
That might be why I thought that, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it came from the west somewhere.
And I'm gonna cut right there, and I'm gonna zoom ahead to whenever we actually engage the guy.
Or when I got hit.
Oh, there we go.
Where?
Right
Oh.
there, right there, right there.
Where?
Right
Oh.
there, right there, right there. I saw it. Yeah, it's coming right from there.
It's the guy, though. Man, that shit hurted. He's gotta be almost out by now. He fucking
The
Blade
Blade
Mans
Mancer.
did.
Right there.
Yeah,
Moving.
I'm waiting for him to
I
do
hear
the thing.
horses out to the southwest, by the way. What?
Now here's where things get interesting.
Oh, I hear people. Yet, let me down! What the fuck? Someone's in. Or someone hit my mine.
By the door. Come on.
What
Kills
in
one
the
and immediately goes to
fucking
go and pick it up.
hell?
Nice.
And that guy with the saw blade's still
What the
going.
shit is going on in this?
There's one on the balcony, like right here. Three, four.
Oh shit!
Oh
right
shit!
there.
I got her. I think she's dead. I hit her.
There's a thing here. What's the blade guy? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
outside.
See.
This shit just got crazy. It went from 0 to 100. Oh, that's why.
What?
Well, the
Oh.
other thing is literally right next door.
Yeah.
Someone just deleted the fucking thing. Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm pretty sure we won this. It just took a lot of patience because they were doing a lot of exchanges with us. And we won just like barely. Honestly, I'm gonna keep like most of it just because of how like stressful it was for me being there. I don't want to rob any of it.
I hit him.
Nice.
Holy
God, that's gotta be the whole
shitballs.
fucking lobby, surely.
Yeah, let's just go get the other. I don't know if any of these guys are solo. That's.
And then I'm gonna cut right there and zoom ahead. See if anything happens, which I doubt there's gonna be anything that happens. We're literally just gonna go in, we're gonna grab the bounty.
Oh, I do too, actually. I used quite a bit of long ammo back there. Gotta hold 2 long ammo bullets back. Let's go.
Go to the circus.
Another one.
Killed him. There's literally like no spots to get in over here. There we go.
The dumb bear.
Seeing the bear go down the stairs is goofy as hell.
Ay, ay.
Yeah, pathing inside the circus was definitely a
Here, buddy.
treat, to say the least. So funny.
Ah!
While they were dealing with that, and I was getting stuff.
I got my health back.
Boop, and zoom ahead. Let's see. Just since it's such a long clip, I'm gonna show like that we.
That was a good game.
And then I'm pretty sure we just spend the next little bit talking rather than playing. Yeah. Yeah, it was a 4-star at that point. I keep on jumping between 4 and 5. So let's see. Close this gap, close this gap, close this gap, since that's all one video. This is also part of that video. Remove that gap. That right there is one clip right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking through everything else and find out where everything else belongs. Like, for example, go here. What is this?
There's an emulator over there.
Yeah, leading into the follow-up
Mailhead.
fight. Yeah, this is the very brief one. Is it, what's this?
There's an emulator over there. And a person. Literally a person. In the corn, in the hay. I hit him.
Waiting to see.
White shirt.
Shooting
And it's at the
emulator?
brinery, okay.
I can't really see them. Yeah. They're getting groped. They died. I think the hive killed them.
Hold on.
Somebody's right next to me taking damage.
Yeah, literally.
Got him. Right here.
So funny.
Dog, I didn't even aim. I just jumped up here and shot.
And that leads into this. So I'm going to connect those together so they're at least grouped correctly. Yeah, this is part of this. Just kind of sausage them together. There we go. Different fight altogether. One we didn't win, I don't think. This one we won. Sweet. So in that case, I think all the other ones are grouped pretty well. Let's see. Let's put you together with you, so that way it's at least got something substantial. That equals up to at least a few minutes worth. Well, not a few minutes, like a while's worth. Grab everyone else, bring them closer a bit so it's easier to look at everything. So, because it's a 4-hour edit, essentially, I'm going to get a few videos out of this. So, what I need to do now is I will now import my intro sound in front of each individual section. As such. And then I'm going to go to the end and I'm going to import the video end at the end of each. And I'm going to show you something that happened very recently with CapCut that definitely ticks me off a bit. And as far as what I've seen from a few other people on Reddit who had the same problem, it's just dumb. Oh, I didn't think so. Anyway, there we go. So, right click, close gap, right click, close gap, right click, close gap. Because it's really hard to grab the video otherwise and like remove the gap without zooming in like so close to everything. Yeah, there's no gap there, is there? Yeah, no, there's no gap. Close that gap. And close that gap. There we go. Anyway, then from there, select, create a compound clip, subproject there, Make sure that I highlight everything in those little sections. Compound, compound, compound. There we go. And then from that, we got a few different compound clips. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to do them in order. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn on the magnet just so I put them together. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to just click export as is. And I'm going to name it to Clipilation 20 because that's where we're at right now. And then otherwise, yes, it's 30 FPS. It's not nice to look at, but like if I change it to 60, it's like the current frame rate is the same as that of the project. So it's like, which I'm just going to say, yes, I'm operating on 60 FPS. Oh my god. In a shooter? What? But that's because my 4K monitor is old. And it's huge. But it's great. And I don't need more than 60 really. It would be nicer, I think, if I had smoother, but 60 is sufficient. Also, I got more out of it than I thought I would. I got 50 minutes, essentially, worth from doing all that editing. So this was actually a fruitful time that we were playing, because I was just editing a video earlier today. It was part 18 or 17, or, sorry, 18 or 19 this morning, and oh my god, there was nothing happening between all of us. We essentially were just dying over and over in non-funny, uncreative ways or whatever, and I literally just made I think it's probably the part before this, like 19 or 18. I can't remember, I'm sorry. But I literally just called it to like failures or failing, and then Clipilation part something. Because instead of turning into individual clips that just are also super duper short and suck, I'm just going to make it into like one Clipilation video, and that way it's at least like, oh, okay, we can watch man who has man who plays Hunt ends up dying multiple times in really stupid ways. We're going to watch that. It's going to be back-to-back type of thing. Let's see, if I go back, I can actually see it. Clipilation, spring. Oh, no, yeah, I called it, I named the file failures. I named the video my regular type of games. And it's part 18, so literally we had a whole night where nothing was going our way. I didn't include a few hunts where literally we start off with a spawn fight and just got wiped off the face of the earth, but it happened. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm exporting the 50-minute segment right now, and then once that's done, I'm going to show you what I have to do now compared to what I used to do before with exporting all the individual parts. But this is essentially how I edit all my videos. I go from like recording to recording, and I just chop it up into bits. I used to add transitions. The only thing is a lot of the transitions for CapCut, they've made into stuff you need to pay for premium. And some of the other ones that are free are the ones that you see on any sort of short form, like edited content. You see them like doing the jitter flash image thing, or it's just like the bounce, where it's like trying to like stimulate your eyeballs. This is stimulating enough, I find. Like just watching someone playing a pretty intense game overall. I don't need edits like that. So I think that just going from scene to scene is adequate enough, especially since you don't need any of that pizzazz. Because I like go back and watch some of my older edits and clips and stuff when I was using Clipchamp, which god almighty, Clipchamp cannot handle anything longer than 5 minutes. That's why I had to go to CapCut. Because Clipchamp, what it had was sure was like a in-browser type thing or whatever. It wasn't actually software you really had to use. That comes with most Microsoft. I think it's Windows 11 specifically that came with it, or if it was in Windows 10 as well. I'm not too sure. Anyway, it worked for what I needed. It was already on the computer. I could edit my like shorts whenever I had my NVIDIA like clips, which were at max 5. At some point, I made it 10 minutes long, just in case, because sometimes in the middle of a fight, I'm not going to remember to press the hotkey to get the recording until it's already, like, you miss the context at the start of the fight. So a lot of my very, very early clips, like, you don't get what's going on right away, which is why I do OBS. But because I do OBS and I'm just constantly recording, there's a lot more editing involved now, so it's definitely a lot more work, but it's definitely better. Also, I just saw a throwback to Once Upon a Time. I had posted a video at some point saying, like, hey, I'm trying out CapCut. I'm doing a video where I'm editing it myself, and otherwise I'm going to try out their AI feature to auto-edit. It's the worst. It doesn't do anything. It literally just cuts and takes out, like, a segment in the middle of the video, and it's just... it's not there. It's not there. It's not something I want to actually, like, engage with. And not to mention, at some point along the way, I decided, fuck it, I'm just not going to use any AI for any of my video making at all, which is why all my thumbnails changed, because I noticed very dramatically. I'm going to pull over something. Hold on, just going to pull these out. Close my other tabs. There we go. So, as you're able to see here, this is all my analytics and stuff, everything. Like, what's coming, like, what they're named and everything, like, they're, as you can see, scheduled. Where it's like, okay, this comes out at 12 p.m. on 17th, the 16th, 15th, so on and so forth. And I always skip weekends. I always skip holidays. It's just something I do. But otherwise, if I scroll down and go to like 50, and I scroll way down, so this is how much I'd usually get for views before. Like, I get like 2, 3 or whatever, and then for a while when the event was happening, I was getting a like, which was like super stimulating, or even a comment every so often. But like every so often I was getting like 11, 7, whatever. And then whenever I switched, that is something that's non-public, because my Bellrite thing, I recorded it for my guys to watch in private, essentially. It's not something I'm going to put out to because it's so much editing and not a whole lot happening. But anyway, as you can see, like, after I switched thumbnail style, I started getting a lot less views. Every so often I get more. Like, if you look here, there's 2 comments, one of them is mine. And then otherwise there's a like and 13. And then it's like been a steady sort of like 0, 1 to 4. And if I go over here, like, for a while, whenever I had my old thumbnails, I was getting, yeah, if you look here, like 5, 9, like 3, like a lot more consistency. But even that being said, like, I had 2 thumbnail options, essentially. So anyway, I don't know what my point was with that. It's like, oh, yeah, I was just moving away from AI was my whole point. And there, that video's done. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on YouTube. Which, in case you don't know how it works, I'm going to show you right now. You log into Studio, click Create, Upload Video, you select your file. In this case, I'm going to go up here into my Recordings folder. I'm not going to show you that. And then I'm going to grab, there we go, Clipilation 20. And I'm going to put it in there. So in this case, I'm actually doing this in reverse. Usually I do like the small clips, but because it takes so long for everything to like process and be like saved into my files, I'm going to do it this way because this is already here. I'm just going to do a little show, and I'm probably going to end the video after that, but anyway. So in this case, Hunt Showdown. I always do the same format, just keep consistency. But Hunt Showdown, in this case, it's just Clipilation. Part 20. I don't usually put a description. Upload, as you can see here, I have a variety. I have done potion craft before. I haven't done it since I first played it. You won't be able to see that because it's the audio for my root campaign I ran once. Didn't return back to it, but I like the system. It's interesting. When I drew my current emblem that I like drew myself, which is of 2 hands holding like this. It's kind of hard to see whenever it cuts out part of it, but yeah, essentially I like drew my own hands like this type of thing. The only thing is it's essentially saying like, hey, here's my hand and I'm holding yours, or vice versa, you're holding mine type of thing. But yeah, in this case, with this Clipilation, I'm going to choose a random thumbnail of my choice that I made. I need to turn down the brightness on my camera whenever I do those like thumbnail pics. Put it on my Showdown playlist. I skip everything else, and I change it to schedule specifically. So in this case, I believe I have them scheduled out to like the 16th or something. So I'm going to put this one ahead and then backtrack it after the fact. So I'm going to put it on the 23rd. And I always put it for 12 p.m. Schedule. Got it. Mwah. And that's done. And then it's like, oh, yep, this is how long it's going to take. I close, and then my progress will be there. If I update it again, because I'm still where I am. Go back to current. There we go. And it uploads. Don't stop the upload partway through. That's all I can say about that. In case you're wondering what it looks like in the back, that's what it looks like for like if you're uploading and everything. What it kind of looks like on the back end. There we go. And while that's happening, so as for like what pisses me off that they changed about CapCut recently, is essentially what you have to do for all these little clips. You have to go to your sub projects and upload them individually. So, because what you used to be able to do is you highlight all your clips, you right click, and you then go upload clips or upload all or whatever. And it would upload one file folder with all the individual small parts to wherever your destination was, which in this case is on my backup exterior drive. But now you can't. You can make it into a compound clip. No one needs that. And you know how I was mentioning AI features? Split screen, transcript. It's like split screens, like I don't know how that would be helpful for me. Isolating voice can be. But anyway, and then extracting audio and whatever. It's just like, it's a lot of AI like stuff that's on the premium side. Like some of it is of course not AI. Some of it is in fact a pipeline that it goes through. But anyway, you used to be able to go and upload everything with like 2 clicks, but they removed that button as of like yesterday. So I haven't been able to use it. So what I do is I usually pre-process them. But in this case, I won't. What I'm going to do is see how I have all these clips in the top left. You can't see my mouse because I have that turned off. But in the top left over there in my media, this is what I had uploaded to make the video. Sub-projects is all those little boxes at the bottom. So in order to actually proceed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all this, delete them. My timeline's empty, but my sub-projects are still there. So what I will do is I will add to track my first clip, and I will click export, rename it, clips 20 part 1, and I will click export. And then I have to wait for this to export, and then I do it with the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. Before, you would highlight to, and whatever your title was, like in this case, if I wrote just clips 20, it would put bracket 1, bracket 2, bracket 3, bracket 4, bracket 5, bracket 6. For, in this case, I got 6 individual videos that I'm not uploading, that I'm processing and sending. And of course, for that, you used to have to like pre-process all the clips before you could export them. So that's why, like, I was like, oh, okay, I'll pre-process and everything and send it, but no. It does not work anymore. They removed the button, and I do not know why. And based off of what I was seeing when I looked it up, everyone else was just like, yeah, I was literally using it yesterday and it doesn't work now. And it's like, well, fuck me, I guess. So, anyway, remove this, add it again, or add the next one, I mean, rename it again. This one is Lips 1T Part 2, and then export again. And we sit here. I usually have like a YouTube video off on the side that I'm watching. I'll watch like Jacksepticeye, or who was I watching recently? I've been watching a few different channels all over the place. Oh, I'm a big D&D nerd. Excuse me. So I watch like Bob World Builder. I watch Insight Check. I don't watch Critical Role, I'm afraid. It's too much all at once. I can't handle that much going on. Not that much going on. That much nothing for whiles going on. I don't know how I'm saying it. Anyway, I can't watch Critical Role. I just can't, I'm afraid. But otherwise, I do watch their show, though, like Vox Machina and that. But anyway, that's besides the point. For channels, though, other things I watch, I also watch Zach the Bold. He's a very angry kid, I find. But otherwise, if I go over here, where's my fucking history? There it is, history. Yeah, Insight Check, myself, Markiplier. Oh, Charlie, Penguin Zero. Watch him quite often too. He's essentially my source of news throughout the day. Like, I don't go looking otherwise because it's just a whole lot of repeat over and over. So it's just not something that I am so willing to constantly sit through, and then anything that is important is like a sub bar at the very bottom. So I got my news through him. It's a lot of stuff about Pokemon cards, it seems now. Yeah, a few Hunt Showdown creators such as Osmonaut, who I think is a very small channel that should get more views in general. Their editing is funny. I love their editing. I don't know if they do their own editing or if they themselves, if they hire someone to do it. But if you haven't watched any of Osmonaut's videos, he's pretty funny, and I would recommend go watching him. He's a very proud 5-star, as he's put it. But yeah. Other than that, Psycho Ghost Gaming. It's funny to watch some of his like actual like clips and everything, like where it's like going through some of his games. It's hard to understand him at some time because of his accent, but he's trying his hardest, and if you just listen back, if like once or twice, you'll understand what he's saying. Yeah. Oh, Smitty. Love Smitty. Burback. Daily dose of internet. Dr. Mike, of course. Just a bunch of ones that are like pretty well known. But I also watched someone recently who I have never heard of or didn't think I'd like his content whenever I saw the video thumbnail and everything. But someone, well, not someone, a video you should watch specifically from this person is called Which Muppet Has the Highest Kill Count? And it's by Toddy Boya. Anyway, I found it really funny. And also, just in general, like, I didn't realize that the main Muppets essentially hadn't killed anyone. So, it was insightful, I find. Otherwise, that is essentially my whole editing process from start to finish. Like, I'm gonna go and, like, upload all these individuals, like, to YouTube. And I'm gonna upload this, of course, afterwards. I'm not gonna edit this, though. This is just gonna be this is my lazy day thing. So instead, I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna grab my person's face and I'm gonna blow it up into your face. Goodbye. Enjoy your day. And that's about it.